Every financial decision you've ever made was shaped by one of two emotions, not logic, not strategy, just two feelings quietly running in the background, and almost no one ever stops to notice which one is driving. In March of 2020, Marcus watched his investment account drop nearly 30% in less than 3 weeks. He'd worked in logistics for 12 years. He wasn't reckless with money. He'd built a modest but steady portfolio slowly over almost a decade. But watching the number fall day after day did something to him. He stopped sleeping well. He checked his phone every hour, and on a Tuesday afternoon he sold everything. 2 years later, prices had fully recovered and gone well beyond where he'd sold. Marcus had locked in the loss permanently at exactly the wrong moment. Here's what almost nobody tells you. The same emotion that made Marcus sell in panic is the same emotion behind almost every bad money decision. It's just wearing two different masks. One mask is fear. It whispers, "Get out before it gets worse." The other mask is greed. It whispers, "Get in before you miss out." Different words, same emotional engine. Think of it like a smoke alarm wired directly to your wallet. A real fire deserves a fast response, but most smoke alarms go off from burnt toast, and if you can't tell the difference, you'll end up throwing away a perfectly good breakfast in a panic over and over again. Lesson 1. Fear makes you sell at the worst possible time. Fear convinces you that safe means immediate. But immediate decisions made under emotional pressure are rarely the ones that hold up over time. Real-world example, investors who sold during the 2020 crash locked in losses. Investors who did nothing recovered fully within a year. Everyday example, someone who impulsively cancels a big purchase out of sudden anxiety, only to buy the same thing later at a higher price. Lesson 2. Greed makes you chase what's already gone up. Greed convinces you that missing out is worse than losing money, so you chase the thing that's already risen right before it often falls. Real-world example, investors piling into a stock or coin after it's already made headlines, buying near the top of the excitement rather than the start of it. Picture this. You open your phone. Everyone online is talking about the same investment. Your coworker mentions the money he made. A headline says prices could double again. Your hands feel a little warm. Your heart rate ticks up slightly. You tell yourself, just this once. That feeling right there is the exact same feeling Marcus had the day he sold everything in panic, just pointed in the opposite direction. You can't delete fear or greed, but you can stop letting them make your decisions alone. Here are some practical takeaways. 1. Write your plan down before emotion shows up. Decide your strategy while calm, not while scared or excited. 2. Add a waiting period to big decisions. A 24 to 48-hour pause filters out most impulse-driven mistakes. 3. Automate what you can. Automatic investing removes the moment-to-moment emotional choice entirely. 4. Name the feeling out loud. Simply asking, "Is this fear or greed talking?" creates enough distance to think clearly. Marcus didn't stop feeling fear or greed after that year. Nobody does. But he built a plan for the next time his hands felt warm and his heart rate ticked up, a plan written on a calm afternoon, not a chaotic one. The people who build lasting wealth aren't the ones who never feel fear or greed. They're the ones who've simply learned to recognize the mask before it makes the decision for them. So the next time your heart rate rises over money, ask yourself one question. Which emotion is actually talking right now? Fear or greed? If this helped you see your own money decisions differently, hit like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more stories and lessons like this one.